for different campsites to move into in our RV. Yeah, that's it. This is going to be a little video of me showing the process of us moving into our RV. So it's just going to be us packing and stuff like that and looking for the campsite. This isn't actually the campsite we're moving in. We looked at these ones a week prior to be able to book them. We're actually moving in 2 days from now. So yeah, so these are the campsites that we'll be staying in 2 weeks from now. But by the time this video comes out, we'll probably already be living there. We may even have left by the time this video comes out. Yeah, so I'm just going to take you guys through that process, and it's going to be super cool. Look at Liggies. Liggies go honk honk. Liggies go honk honk. Ho 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 ho.
Okay, I'll have to find the hundreds that apparently no one wants for some reason. I'm sure there's a reason. I'm sure. Sure, we're about to discover that reason.
Turns out there's not a lot of spots open during the time we want to camp, even though we're looking pretty far in advance, because one of them's now like 3 weeks in advance, and we can't find like any spots that our camper could fit into. So we're gonna need to figure out something that we're gonna have to get creative. So yeah, I just wanted to update you as we drive back through the pretty mountains. Hello everyone. As you can see, back in the house again. So I didn't record it all. We set up our camper. I didn't record it all because it was pouring rain, of course, only while we were setting it up. And then it cleared up right afterwards. So yeah, we're actually about to, well, we got pizza, but I'm not supposed to eat pizza because I am almost deathly allergic to cheese.
Almost deathly.
Not really deathly, just like the throw up kind allergic. I don't know what you call the throw up kind allergic. I am painfully allergic to cheese. So we're making some veggie burgers so I can actually consume food that will not hurt me, and I will probably slip some of the cheese in anyways because it's too good to pass up right in front of me. And I will probably have a bad day 2 to 3 business days from now. So, so yeah, we're gonna do that, and then yeah, maybe tonight we'll start packing and getting ready for the camper, and tomorrow we'll be working to like unload all the stuff that was in the camper because there's a lot of extra stuff in there that we need to go through, figure out what we want, unload. We do a really big shopping trip tomorrow, and we're also going to start cooking all our food at home for the next few days. So when we're in the camper for the first few days, we can just focus on like settling in and like organizing everything and stuff like that, so we don't need to worry about cooking meals on top of that. So yeah, there's a lot to do. So yeah, get ready for all that stuff coming up soon. Which ones you want? Or all of them? Not all of them. Well, I really want Jolteon. like, look at how cute Jolteon
So
is.
cute.
I love Jolteon. Look at how cute Jolteon is. I got this at Pride. When was it? It was last year, right? I got
Last
this
year.
at Pride last year. It's so cute. The little crochet Jolteon.
Yeah.
And we also bring Banana Lady. This is my beginning of my addiction of collecting, which swiftly ended because I cannot find them in any Barnes & Noble anywhere, which is probably best for my wallet.
Yeah.
I love how I got the banana one too, and I hate bananas.
I know, it's so funny.
How much do you think is too many?
I don't think anything's too many.
Oh, you really don't think so?
That's my motto when it comes to packing.
Okay, maybe that's not the best motto to have. Be helpful if some of these things were folded.
I agree.
Why aren't they folded?
Great question. Why aren't you folded?
Why aren't I folded? I thought I was folded. Am I not folded?
No, you yourself as a human being.
Yes, I thought I was folded. Am I not folded?
I don't know, are you? Your mom is folded.
Depression.
I want to see if it'll fit.
It won't fit.
It won't fit.
It won't fit. Hi guys, I don't know if you could tell, but it's the next day. Because we didn't really do anything else yesterday. As you saw, we put the sheets on the bed and brought over our stuffies. And I didn't record it, but we also brought over some of our kitchen utensils. So we're now gonna sort through all of those and put all of those away. All exciting parts of being an adult and moving into an RV. Very exciting. Hi everyone! As you can probably tell, several days have passed. Well, you probably thought just one day has passed maybe, but actually it has been several days. It has been actually almost a week since those packing videos. We have been living in the camper for almost a week now. I figured I would let us settle down first before I showed you a tour of the completed camper. So now I'm going to do that. So the first bed is this one right here. It is right when you walk in, and this is mainly like our day bed slash, you know, like our napping bed. We really just nap here. So yeah, so this is my napping bed. That is the door to the outside world. I can give you a little show. Let me show you the outside world. Here is the outside world. We have our chairs set up, and we have a game out there that we've never put together, and noodles when we go into the lake. The campsite we were staying at is right by a lake, which is really nice. Next up we have our couch, and this is our hamper of dirty clothes. Please ignore that. And our cat scratcher. Also ignore all the cat toys that are just sitting around aimlessly. And then all these above here are storage compartments. Over here we have Pammy's food. We did in fact bring Pammers with us. She only eats the Friskies shreds. I don't know, she's a very picky cat. She refuses to eat any other wet food. If it's not shredded, she refuses to eat it. It's not the right texture for her. In here we have some art supplies. And then over here we have even more art supplies. We have my crochet stuff, and we have some games that we like to play. Next up we have our dining area. As you can see, we have the cute little lights above it. And then I put this down because I don't like the texture sitting down here, so I need it so I can sit down. It really bothers my legs whenever I touch it. And then up here we have books, our book collection. This is my Switch, and these are some fidget toys slash anxiety calming things. And yeah, this is our book section. There's also some coloring books, and we usually have a crossword, but it's actually out here because we're currently using our crossword. In the center cabinet here we have more art supplies. This is our painting stuff, like our graphite, our crayons, our charcoal, some more, you know, practical things. And then in here we have our towels. It's kind of unexciting. Over here is Pammy's litter box where she does her business. And here's her food. She nudges her food while she eats it, which is why that is not actually our thing. I literally just did dishes before filming this video. We had southern tacos for dinner, which is basically just regular tacos, but we had like baked beans instead of black beans with our rice in the taco, which was surprisingly good. And over here we have some of our cooking supplies. This is where we keep our spices. We have a spice rack at school, and I was really upset that we had to leave it. This is our water thing. We do have a Brita, but the Brita water still tastes bad even though it's filtered, so we filled filtered water up from the house, and then we brought it over here. This is our salt and pepper shakers. They're cute little kitties. Aren't they cute? I really love them. Up in this cabinet right here, we have our bowls, we have napkins, we have cocoa, and our sugar, flour is back there. And here's our mugs. This one is mine. I have a like mini mug collection. I only had to choose one to bring with me, so I chose this one. This is my cat bug. It is very adorable in my opinion. But yeah, down here we have not very exciting things. This is our utensils and our saran wrap and stuff. And then down here we have baking stuff. That's our cinnamon and our measuring cups and stuff. These are our extra sponges, and we also have our fire starting kit. In here we just have some more things. There's pots, there's our rice cooker, and there's our blender, and there's Pammy's cat treats. That is why she's coming down on her cat food. She thinks she's being fed. She is not. Hey, Pammers. Pammers is very sweet. She will say hi to you. And here's our pantry. It's very disorganized. We'll pretend it's not for now. And then this is our fridge. Our fridge is slightly less disorganized, largely because it's very small, so it's very hard to make it disorganized. And then we have Pammy's crate, which we don't really use now, and that's her pooper scooper actually, with all the bags. And then here is our freezer. We don't have a lot in our freezer. Hello, Miss Pammers. Do you want to say hi again? Thank you, Miss Pammers, for being so sweet today. Do you have anything else to say? No, that's it. That's all the wisdom you have to impart on us today, Pammers? Yeah, she's walking away. Finally, we have this area over here. Here's our shoe rack. Here's our clothes situation. We actually have this here now. Notice it used to be over here. It's now over here because Pammy, there was a hole down there and Pammy is trying to fit into it before. So we had to do this to make sure she couldn't go up. And the problem was this thing by itself wasn't enough to stop her. So we had to pile stuff on top of it. Ooh! God. I feel older and older every time I try to do that step up. Anyways, here we have the master bed. I consider it the master bed. I don't know which one's bigger, to be honest. This is where we actually sleep. And that's where Pammy sleeps, in that corner over there, with the sad little fan and some of her toys. And I don't know if I mentioned this at all, but all of these open up. Oh, hello, Miss Pammers. Miss Pammers is coming into the video a lot today. Miss Pammers likes looking outside. There's actually a dog just moving across the street, so I actually don't know how she's gonna enjoy this. But yeah, this opens up and allows you full view of the campsite. Pammy likes looking outside of the campsite. She likes imagining herself hunting the chipmunks. Let's see here, she's already going into hunter mode. But yeah, all these little slots open up, and it's really nice.